Hi guys, welcome to MS Power Automate. In today's video, we will learn how to configure web automation and extract data from web pages. Before you perform web automation, you are required to enable Power Automate desktop extension. You can refer to this URL or you can navigate to Tools, select Browser Extension and click on Google Chrome. Install the extension and click Close. Things to take note. To open a browser, you can search for Launch. To close a browser, or you can search for web. There are many other actions that you can use. For example, like press a button on web page and etc. Okay, so in this case, let's create a new exercise that asks the user to input a city name, opens a Chrome browser and navigate to google.com. Type in the search bar whether in city, can be anything, and execute a search. Get the temperature and display the temperature in the message box. Okay, we will ask for input. So display input dialog. Please enter a city. I may want to set this on top and I click save. So the next step is open a Chrome browser and navigate to google.com. Launch. And I select maximize. Click save. And then type in the search bar whether in city. So in this case, before you do anything, we may need to open our google.com. Okay, so over here, you may need to add the selector, add UI element. Let me bring this forward. When you hover here, look for this input text, press and hold the control button and left click. Okay, it's added here. So let's try to simulate this. Weather in London. Okay, so the next step we will need to click on the search, right? So we hover here again, control and left click is added here. We normal click. So now we already at this page. So now we need to extract this information. Press and hold and click again. Alright, so these three are information we need. Click on done. So before I do anything, I want to rename this. So over here, there's an image here. I would like to put here a search bar. So over here, after we open a browser, we will need to populate the text. UI element, I would like to select search bar. And I want to put weather in user input. Click save. Once done, you will need to press a button. Press a button and then select the element, search button, and click save. And then this is where we will start to get the details of element on a web page. There is three different areas here. So one is extract data from web page where we are actually extracting one single values, or it can be a table or anything. Get details of web page is actually just trying to get the web page title, text, source, and other stuff. Whereas if you want to get a details of a particular element, in this case we only want to get this value, so we use this action. So we select temperature, select OK, and we may want to rename this as temperature. Save, and then we will want to display it on a message box. Okay, so let's try to run this, but before I run, I save and I close the browser. Okay, I enter London and then I click OK. Alright, as you can see here, the Google search button is not working. It's alright. We go back again and then we can change this selector again. So over here, they're unable to find the button, right? It's fine. Go back here, click on this edit selector, and then we can also click on new, select with recapture. Okay, so in this case, control and left click again, and then we delete the one above. If not, you can close this and then let's try again. Let's see if it works. Okay, it works. Temperature in London is 14. Right. Okay, so now let's create another exercise where we will actually open and navigate to ebay.com, search for laptop, and then we scrape all the names and price until the second page. Then write the scrap data into a newly created Excel spreadsheet. So first we will navigate www.ebay.com. Okay, so let's do things step by step. Launch a new Chrome, and then I would like to maximize this. Click save. Next step is type in the search bar. So I would like to use a populate text field on a web page. Okay, so over here I just click on add UI element and then I bring, so over here do take note, there's a tricky part on this. So over here, left click, select, and then let's search for laptop, and then click on this search button. Okay, from here you may want to do it this way. So we select this in the input field and search for laptop. Okay, let me rename this just in case if I forget. Search bar, search button. So press a button. Okay, so this one, extract data from web page. So when you drag this page will pop up. Okay, so in this case, I want to show you one step at a time. We go through by variable. We want to store it in a variable. So once this pop-up show up, what you need to do is you quickly open your Google and just hover to here. Once you hover to this page, a live web helper will pop up. So over here, what I need to do is I hover to this set of elements, I right click, I extract element value and I select the text. Okay, and then once done, you see here, you need to find exactly the same context. Over here is H3, right? You may need to get the same one also. Okay, and then it will automatically do it this way. What happens if you did not do that? So you see here, I right click here, extract element, And then the next one, since it's a span, I right click, extract element. It becomes a second value. We do not want this to happen. So we click on reset again, right click, extract element value, and find those similar area. Then it will automatically populate. So you see here, they're able to detect Samsung Chromebook laptop, which is the second one. Okay, so over here, once done, the next one what we can do is we want to extract the value, right? Right click, extract this, and then you can see here some of these elements here is not it is based on the web browser how the developer design, right? So over here the price is not on at the same areas. Some of them is the same, some of them are not, right? So it's okay. We can add an additional logic here. Extract element value, we just select this, and then it will have, so that means at our script, and we can do a check where if value 2 is empty, we get the value from value 3. If not, we get the value from number 4. So if you can see here, over here, Lenovo IdeaPad 5, we don't have the value, right? So we look for it. Over here, we right click again, extract the value, and then let me expand this. So you see, we have all the values. So we at our end we can do some logic to check if this value is empty, then we can get the respective values. Okay, so once done, it's not done yet. Okay, so because the second part is we extract until the second page, right? So you look for, you scroll down and look for the next page button. Okay, so if you drag this, you right click here, set element as pager. Okay, once selected, you click finish. Alright, so once done, I would like to extract. I can select all, or I can only choose the first two pages. So over here I will put 2 and I click save. Okay, so once done, let's do some tests. Let me close this web browser and run this. Alright, so it's done. You open Power Automate, and then if you double click this variable, there are 130 plus rows. Okay, so but now the question is, write a data into a newly created Excel spreadsheet, right? So there's also a shortcut where you can do it this way. Instead of you store to variable, select Excel spreadsheet, you will create this variable instance and you click save. If you run again, so now if you take a look here, once done, right, there will be Excel automatically open here and they store everything inside. Okay, so that's all for this exercise. If you are keen to learn more, do remember to subscribe our channel as we have constant update and tutorial videos on Microsoft Power Automate Desktop. Thank you.